So this is a new video idea that I just came up with. Basically, I've decided to participate in middle grade March for March because I really want to try and fall in love with middle grade again. I used to really like it. And I'm hoping that this will help me enjoy it again. So I've gone with the prompts that they have put up for this reading blog. I own some of them. A couple of them had to come from the library. But I've at least got some to start with. I've got Jane Doe and the Cradle of All Worlds, which I was reading anyway because this fits buzzword prompt. But the prompt that this fits for middle grade March is name in the title, because Jane Doe, her name's in the title. And then I've got, this one is technically 3, but I'm only rereading these because there's a movie coming out in March, like an adaptation, and I want to reread these and then go and watch the movie. But they're a childhood favourite series of mine, and they all fit the middle grade March prompt of Book of Siblings, because they're all the same characters. And that is the Faraway Tree series. You've got the Enchanted Wood, the Magic... Oh, wait, I did that backwards. The Enchanted Wood, the Magic Faraway Tree, and the Folk of the Faraway Tree. Like I said, these all fit the same prompt, so I'm just going to count it for one. And the last one that I actually own that fits the prompts is a historical fiction. Goodreads has said that this is a historical fiction, and that is Spirit Riding Free, The Adventure Begins by Suzanne Selfors. Now, I remember I really enjoyed the original Spirit of the Cimarronian. I don't actually know how to pronounce that word, but I fell in love with this series when I watched it. I remember, I think I watched this movie when I was like 14, and I just loved it. So hopefully this gives me the same vibes. And like I said, this is just helping me actually have a bit of a push back into reading middle grade again. So I will keep you updated, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!
Hello. So we're going to have to deal with the terrible lighting angle because someone has taken my seat where I have where the window is a lot better. Let me try turning on the light, see if that helps. This is gonna have to do, because I'm at the wrong angle for lighting, but we'll go with it. I just wanted to do a quick check-in because I have started Aru Shah and the End of Time by Roshani Koshki. I am now on chapter 4, which is 22 pages in. So a lot happened in those 24 pages. That's what I like about middle grade. It just goes straight into the action most of the time. Like, it doesn't have a lot of build-up. You go straight in. So, Aru Shah was... Hold on, I've got something in my teeth. Yeah. Anyway, Aru Shah has... She got caught lying by some stuck-up classmates. And she... Yeah, and they tracked her down... trying to embarrass her and show the whole school that she was lying. And as a way to try and save herself from that, she lights something that was called the Lamp of Bharata, which she wasn't actually sure would light, but she thought it would buy her some time to talk her way out of these classmates that have become, or that are filming her. So she's done that, but what she ended up with was her classmates turning into statues, her mum turning into a statue, and a pigeon who's now come to life to tell her that there's some kind of prophecy. Yeah. So she's now accidentally freed a demon as a way to get out of her lying. And that's pretty much all that's happened so far. But I think I'm quite enjoying it. It's not very long. It's only about there's a lot of definitions and stuff at the back, so yeah, so it's only 340 pages, so it's really not a long book. Do you mind, birds? I'm talking. Anyway, that's about all I have to say for right now. And I will come back at either the halfway. I'll come back at the halfway point and see if there's anything to talk about. All right, later. Hello. So it's the next day, and I have finished Aru Shah and the End of Time. I'm giving this a 3.5. It kind of just gave me Percy Jackson vibes, but with but a focus on like reincarnation and Indian gods. Oh, hello. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. So basically, Aru was the reincarnation of one of these Peldeva, I think they are. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Pandeva. Yeah, so Aru Shah has been reincarnated as one of the Pandeva gods, and she has to go on a quest to stop this dark force who's destined to kill everyone with the help of her godfather. Of her god, father. Again, it just gave me Percy Jackson vibes, but in an Indian Hindu god setting. But it was really well done, so it's getting a 3.5. I probably won't be continuing the series, but it was nice to read. And I will catch you guys when I pick up the next book for this video. Bye! Okay, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I keep forgetting that I'm actually meant to be filming me reading these books. But I started and finished another one without telling you I was doing it. But this is Bringing Back KK by Dev Kothari. This is about this family. Basically, it's set in India. And this family gets their world turned upside down when their son doesn't return back from camp. He basically went away to camp with his school and doesn't come back. So his little sister Lena decides to investigate, find him, and inevitably bring back KK. Now, this one I did think was quite well done. I liked the family dynamics and the fact that Lena knew that her brother was still out there. She refused to give up, and she used some poetry that he wrote and her knowledge of her brother to essentially retrace his steps and figure out where he went. So I loved this book. I loved the relationship between Lena and KK. I just thought it was really good. So I'm giving this a 4. Yeah, I think it's middle grade fantasy that are all the same. The other genres at least change it up a bit. But yeah, I'm giving this a 4. And I'm just gonna tell you the next book now so that I remember to actually do it. So I'll be back in a minute. And the next one I'm going to pick up is Spirit Riding Free, The Adventure Begins by Suzanne Selfors. like I said, I remember really enjoying the original movie of this. I might rewatch it actually. I haven't seen it in a while. But yeah, I remember really enjoying the the original movie of this. This one isn't based on the original movie, but it's still the same horse, and I'm quite intrigued about what the author does with this. And I will catch you guys whenever I remember to come back. Bye! Hello! So, I have finished Spirit Riding Free. I really quite enjoyed this one. It reminded me of... There was this old TV show in Australia that I used to watch. It was called The Saddle Club. And there were these three girls who loved horse riding. And honestly, two of them were lifelong friends who bonded over horses. And then you had this new girl come in. She befriended the rich girl, but then eventually her and these two other girls became friends after she rode a horse and saved the girls' lives. So yeah, that is legit how this book ended. Basically, this girl Lucky, she ends up moving to this small country town with her dad and her aunt. She's essentially the new girl. She is automatically sought out by the rich girl in town and she thinks that... I apologize if you can hear the cat zoomies. Yeah, so she's befriended by this other rich girl who seems to think that the two girls who ride horses are beneath her. And she eventually befriends this horse who she names Spirit. And like I said, even though she has no horse riding experience, she manages to get Spirit to let her ride him so that she can save the two girls that she wants to befriend from this place where her father is setting off dynamite, and they don't know that. So they go there looking for something that I can't remember. And yeah, so Lucky has to save them, and then Lucky and Spirit lead them to safety, and the three of them become horse riding friends after that. So yeah, like I said, this plot is definitely similar to the opening episode of the Saddle Club, but I still liked it. I'm giving it either a 3.75 or a 4. I'm not 100% sure. But even though that's the last one on my list for March, I will be including my reaction to the Magic Faraway Tree movie. But I can't see that till the first week of April due to payment scheduling. So I will be continuing this video a couple of days into April. See you guys in a bit. Bye! Guys, I'm so excited. I'm going to go and see the Magic Faraway Tree movie tomorrow. But yeah, I have loved this series since I was a small bean. I remember reading these books. My mom read me these books. But yeah, I enjoyed these so much. So I have so much nostalgia for this. And it's going to be it's just going to be a good time. I'm trying not to get my hopes up about it being exactly like the books. I just hope that they don't screw it up. That's all I can hope. But yay, I'm so excited. I will keep you updated with my thoughts. Okay, and I'm back from watching The Magic Faraway Tree. I did really enjoy it. There were some parts that I don't like what they did with it. Like, they modernized the whole thing. But I really don't like the fact that they made Beth's character so annoyingly insufferable. Like, she is a brat for like 80% of this. So I didn't like that. And I didn't like that they threw in fart jokes. Like, of all things, you threw in some fart comedy. But aside from that, I did really like it. I ended up giving it 4 stars. So, with that review, this video is done. And I will see you guys in whatever video I get up next.